Hi friends, welcome to episode 3 of Paint Your Feelings. I hope you're doing well, but if you're not, that's okay. That's why we're here today, so we can paint it out. So grab your brushes and come on. Well, my recording situation's not been great today. I forgot to turn the record button on for the first part of the painting, so it's fine. We're gonna do what we're gonna do. I hope you're all doing okay out in this world, this crazy world. I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm walking a very thin line of I'm doing fine and maybe even well, in fact, but when I start thinking about the status of the world, I feel like I'm gonna start hyperventilating. So I don't know where you're at with that, but that's my current feelings. So I don't know, where are you at? Do you need to word vomit to somebody? I'm not talking about venting necessarily, but you know, if there's something weighing heavy on you that you haven't shared, can you find that person? You find those people, maybe it's a group that you want to share your feelings with and you guys can kind of do stuff together. I don't know, just a thought. I love that scene in Anchorman when Ron is in the phone booth and he has a glass case of emotion. He's stuck in the glass case of emotion. Because when I think about all the feelings that I am hearing about from people, the things they're struggling with, the things that they're having to face right now in this season of life, whether it's just the struggle to find a job for their qualifications or businesses struggling to stay open because they can't find workers. I just get overwhelmed with how many things people are having to deal with right now, and I want to help. I want to be part of things. I want to, offer comfort, but I get so overwhelmed by it that I just kind of shut down. Do you feel like that? Do you feel like it's too much right now? Where's your head at? Where's your heart? Feelings. Am I right? I have this hope that if we can get back to a place where we see people as valuable, even if we don't agree with them, even if we inherently disagree, then maybe, just maybe, if we can value people, we can start to reinvest in communities. We can move past these fickle differences instead of constantly feeling like we're at an edge and trying to fight people all of the time. But yeah, so how do we as humans take care of each other in a way that we can be thoughtful and kind and genuine? I think that might be part of it too, is just learning how to be genuine with people. Something that I am working on personally is I'm not gonna make assumptions. I'm practicing not making assumptions about what someone might be thinking about me, because it's not fair to them and it's not fair to me. And then on top of that, I'm not gonna set someone else's expectations on myself, even if they are thinking poorly about me or do think I'm not trying, or whatever it is, their expectations don't define who I am. I know for me, as I've been endeavoring into this art career thing, trying to figure out how do I build a market, how do I find people that want to buy my stuff. And it's awkward and it's weird, and you know, I have lovely, amazing friends and family who have bought my things and they genuinely like my stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, how do I find more people that are like that? But then I look around the corner and every other person is trying to do what I'm doing. And what do I have to offer that's different? So that insecurity really can break me down and make me feel like, well, why am I even trying? You know, why am I working so hard at something that's so far not paying off? But then I have moments when people are helped by, whether it's a video or a talk or a piece of art or, you know I have things to offer. We all have something that we can offer to the world, to people, and who cares if it's not perfect or it doesn't go amazing or you don't end up being the next big star because of it or even make that much money. If you help one person with this endeavor that you're doing, whatever it is, that's amazing. If you can be kind to one person today, maybe that's enough. You know, we're all kind of out of practice with how to be kind and how to be in relationship with one another, you know. And everyone's running at capacity, full capacity again, and I don't think people can handle it. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I know there's people that are fine out there, but I'm seeing a lot more people that are running themselves ragged and they're exhausted. And so how can we care for them? How can we love on them while not making our own selves exhausted? Just ideas, just thoughts. My hope is that someone has told you today that you are important to them. I hope that someone has told you that you've done a good job. And although we don't need the affirmation of these things, it's nice. And if no one's told you that today, go do that for someone else. Go tell someone that they're awesome and that you're really grateful for them. You know, we have enough people telling us that we're not good enough and that we could do better. Go tell someone that they're doing a good job just being them. And on the flip side, if someone in your life is hurting you, whether intentionally or unintentionally, maybe it's time to tell them, hey, this sucks. Please don't do that. Try to teach my kids that they can use their words to tell each other things. You know, if they're fighting and one of them is being mean, hey, you can tell them, hey, I don't like this. You don't have to put up with anyone being mean to you. But it doesn't mean you have to be unkind. And that's what I always tell them. You can still be kind when you're telling someone that they're doing something that bothers you. So, side note, I'm kind of experimenting today. So this picture is just kind of from my head. So I don't know if it's gonna turn out or not. I'm kind of playing around with it. But I looked up different pictures of flowers in fields, and I wanted something kind of sweet and fun to paint today. And honestly, it felt pretty good just to paint for painting's sake. Not really having to worry about details, not really having to worry about, you know, does that flower actually look like a type of flower, or is it just kind of a general pink flower-ish thing? And that was kind of nice. I think I really try to focus on detail in my paintings, which I love to do, and being able to paint digitally, a lot of times I can get some really tight details that maybe I couldn't with my gouache paints. But sometimes, even if I can paint things with detail, it's nice to not have a plan and to just kind of relax, which is sort of the point of this whole thing of, okay, let's just take a minute out of our day, or however many minutes I end up making the video long, but let's take some time and let's paint through some stuff and talk about some stuff and be able to have that freedom. So I want to talk a little bit more about the insecurity and imposter syndrome and identity side of things. I kind of talked about it a little bit because this is something that is very in my face right now in this season of life. This is the first time that my kids have been both in school, which is why I'm able to make an attempt at making videos for painting or spend more time making commissions. But it's hard. I really have a hard time believing in my ability, which is dumb because it doesn't matter, first of all. You know, I am a skilled artist. I've been doing this for a long time. No, I'm not the best, nor will I ever be. That's the beauty of art. You're not supposed to be the best. You're just supposed to be who you are and offer what you have, and it's beautiful and it's a gift. But then on the flip side, why would I try to do something, put in so much effort, if nobody's asking for my stuff? You know, no one's coming and knocking on my door in the middle of the night saying, I want you to paint me things. Please paint me things. No one's doing that. You know, I have people that have reached out to me and wanted me to do commissions, and I'm so grateful for that. And I've done a lot more commission work in the past, but this season of my life, it's just not, I haven't been pursuing it. So there hasn't been as much opportunity to make commissions. But I want to do it. It's something that I love. It's something that I'm passionate about. And so I feel like I'm constantly having this battle of, this is what I want, but what if it doesn't work out? Is that okay? And it is. And that's kind of what I've been fighting for and telling myself and preaching to myself. That's something that a good friend of mine talked to me about, is preach to yourself the truth. And for me, that means my identity is not in my art. It is a part of me, it is the way that God made me, but this is not who I am and what my worth comes from. It is just a gift, and it's something that I get to share. And being able to look at it like that has been helpful, because then I can't fail. You know, if I only have 4 people in the entire existence of me trying to make these videos and me trying to sell my art that are like, yes, this is my person, then praise God for those 4 people. You know, I don't know who's gonna watch this, but the people that have reached out to me to tell me this is exciting and you're doing a good job, like, thank you, because you've made my day. You've made it be worth it, that I want to share my art with you, and I want to share my process with you and my thoughts, and that's why I think it's important. Like, let's share this. Share ideas, share encouragement towards each other. My hope is that if you are struggling alone in your feelings, in your head, that you will find a way to express those feelings so that you don't have to do it alone. Don't live in the glass case of emotion. It's not a good place to stay. I personally, I will share, am struggling with healing some old wounds. Things that happened that aren't necessarily horrible, but that hurt, and trying to figure out how to move forward from here. And in my journey, spending time doing something that I love, that gives back to people, has been helpful. And it's allowed me a little bit of space between the people and the things that have hurt me, and has given me a different venue to work through some stuff. So I hope that if you have some stuff that you gotta work through, you know, give yourself some space. Figure out something that you can do, some people you can be around that can help you to figure out what the next steps are. You know, maybe it is therapy. Maybe it's just giving yourself time to be able to be like, you know what? This was not a good situation and I am getting out of here. Sometimes that's enough. And if you can get out of those situations, great. Do it. I hope that you paint a happy little picture today. I hope you doodle on your notebooks and that someone tells you that it looks awesome. I hope that you get to see the sunrise and that it sparks joy. Thanks for joining me today. I'm really grateful that I got to share these thoughts and this painting with you, and I hope to see you next week. Bye-bye now. God bless.